What sets good workers apart? Etiquette instructor Emi Suuchi explains, whether you can capture the other person's heart in the few minutes before getting into the main topic determines your success or failure. This is where small talk skills are put to the test. Empress Masako is the perfect example. See photo. The first lady who captured Masako's heart-filled square small talk is a weapon that determines success or failure at work. It's been more than a week since the start of work. Some people are busy refining their proposals and preparing materials, determined to achieve results this year. However, no matter how much effort you put into preparation, there are many cases where the outcome is already decided before the materials are even shared. The difference between success and failure lies in the conversations that take place in the first few minutes, in other words, small talk. Do you think of small talk as a way to fill the silence before getting to the main topic? If so, you may be missing out on a major business opportunity. Success or failure depends on whether you can open the door to trust before even getting to the main topic. Some people give up, saying, "I'm not good at talking," but your strengths and weaknesses as a speaker aren't the essence of your abilities. It's the ability to create a stage where the other person feels comfortable speaking. That's what first-class small talk skills are all about. Filled square Empress Masako is the perfect example. So how do you create a stage that captures the other person's heart? Empress Masako is the perfect example. The reason why Masako's diplomatic dialogue is admired around the world isn't simply because of her linguistic proficiency. It's because of her thorough preparation and intellectual consideration that deeply understands the other person's background and feelings and respects their dignity. A symbolic example occurred in May 2019, when she welcomed then U.S. President Donald Trump and his wife. Melania was known as a cool beauty, always showing no weaknesses in public and exuding a certain tension. However, once the press conference began, her expression changed completely. By the end, Mrs. Masako was so open that she leaned forward to speak. How is it possible to build such a trusting relationship in such a short space of time? In fact, Empress Masako had meticulously prepared for this occasion. She reportedly reviewed history books from her native Slovenia and the United States, and even reviewed her past speeches and visits to child-related facilities. Based on this, Empress Masako chose the topic of child rearing. Based on Mrs. Masako's track record, she inferred that she values her perspective as First Lady and as a mother, and chose a topic that resonated with her feelings, emotions. This was not simply an appeal to, "I know your background information." It was a message that, "I respect what you value emotions." While at first glance, the conversation may appear natural, behind it lay deep respect for the other person and careful calculation. This is the essence of the ability to chat that instantly captures the other person's heart.